Welcome to the ports and shipping news from Visakhapatnam. India's port cargo rises 3.2% in December on higher container volumes. India's 12 major ports handled 72.2 million tons (mt) of cargo in December, registering a growth of 3.22%, primarily due to a sizable decline in iron ore cargo and rising container volumes. Volumes of thermal coal, which account for 12% of total cargo volumes for major ports, fell marginally to 8.7 metric tons, while coking coal cargo dropped by 4% to 2.9 metric tons. Meanwhile, coal, other than thermal/coking, nearly halved to 2.5 metric tons last month. Similarly, iron ore volumes were down by 31%. However, container volumes, which represent trade in finished goods and account for a quarter of all commodities, increased by 17% to 17.4 metric tons in December. Container prices have been volatile since the beginning of 2024, with traders struggling to secure stable supply chains. The Drewry World Container Index, which tracks bi-weekly ocean freight rate movements of 40-foot containers in 7 major maritime lanes, decreased by 11% to $3,445 per 40-foot container this week, following weeks of fluctuations in the preceding months. So far in 2024-25, major ports have handled 620 metric tons of cargo, reflecting a year-on-year (YY) growth of 2.7%. This is primarily due to a decline in crude oil volumes at central government-owned ports. In the first 3 quarters, 124 metric tons of crude oil cargo was handled at major ports, 0.3% lower than the previous year. The commodity accounts for 20% of major ports' cargo mix. Deendayal Port Authority, Kandla Port, 2023-24, has regained its position as the highest cargo handling major port, with a 12% increase in overseas cargo to 98 metric tons. The port's poor performance last year was due to a ban on the export of non-basmati rice, which is one of the port's key moneymakers. In contrast, food grain cargo at major ports has increased by 3,655% YoY. Kolkata Port has seen a nearly 12% drop in cargo this financial year, to 44 metric tons, including a near 13% decrease in overseas cargo. Overseas cargo volumes have also fallen by 2% at Visakhapatnam Port, which has, however, seen a resurgence in coastal cargo movement. Thanks for watching.